Yeah, so with the automated customer communications, we find that this has helped to eliminate the need for the user or to be able to go into their Outlook and send that email manually and be able to really only touch those that may be 60 or 90% and be able to ensure that all their customers are touched. So you may be wondering what all is entailed with this. So let's go ahead and go into the product and see what all makes up that automation tool. So right now we are in the automation inside of Sage AI Automation, formerly Lockstep. And you can see within here, we have our credit class, which is the heart of our system. This is what generates those automated emails going out to the customer, as well as those tasks when the user needs to reach out. And we understand that you might have different groups or segments of customers. You may want to have a different control message to, or just a different way of reaching out. So you have the ability to take your customers and bring them out into those different groups or segments. Like, for example, our setting best practice here. Then each of these have different steps on them. And then so typically what we find in that linear process is that most users are being more reactive versus proactive. They're chasing customers that are 60, 90%, 90 days past due, and they're not able to touch all their accounts. So ways we can help them be more proactive. For example, we've got an invoice coming due step that generates at 10 to 7 days before that due date, encouraging that customer to make a payment to try to help pull that cash in faster. As well as we've got a invoice presentment step that will include that link to the portal where they can go in and pay that invoice right away. And if you are offering credit limits or per customer credit hold, we do have a % credit use field that would help you be more proactive in the fact that they can generate an automated email out to the customer when, say, they've hit 80% of their credit limit, encourage them to make that payment to try to pull that cash in, as well as prevent them from being put on that credit hold status. If they do get put on that credit hold status, we do have the ability to create an activity for that user to reach out so they can work with them to get off that credit hold status.